Question 33. The time taken for a car to travel between two towns at a constant speed varies inversely with its speed. It takes 1.5 hours for the car to travel between the two towns at a constant speed of 80 kilometers an hour. So I'm just going to underline the word inversely there. Calculate the distance between the two towns. Now, distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. Now, we can draw one of these to help us. So this is the distance, speed, time triangle. Okay, so distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. Time is equal to distance over speed. Okay, speed is equal to distance over time. So distance is equal to the speed, 80 kilometers an hour, multiplied by time, and the time is 1.5 hours. Multiplying those two numbers together, okay, 80 multiplied by 1.5, and that's 120 kilometers. So the two towns are 120 kilometers apart from each other. Part B. By first plotting 4 points, draw the curve that shows the time taken to travel between the two towns at different constant speeds. Now, we know that the relationship is an inverse one. In other words, if we double the speed, we halve the time taken. And that makes sense, doesn't it? We know at 80 kilometers an hour, okay, it takes 1.5 hours to get from one town to the other. If we halve the speed, so instead of traveling at 80 kilometers an hour, we travel at 40 kilometers an hour. Okay, it's going to take double the time. That makes sense. You slow down, it's going to take longer. It's going to be double 1.5, so that'll be 3 hours. Now, if we halve the speed again, in other words, half of 40, we're going to travel at 20 kilometers an hour. It's going to take double the time again. So instead of 3 hours, it's going to take 6 hours. Now we need one more point. So if we halve 20, you get 10. And we don't have enough. The y-axis isn't long enough to put 12 hours to plot the point there. So we need a point in between because the question clearly states we need to plot 4 points. Now if we go back to the distance, speed, time triangle, we need the formula in terms of time. So time is equal to distance over speed. We know the distance, which is 120 kilometers, over, let's pick a point, let's say 60 kilometers an hour. So 120 kilometers over 60 kilometers an hour equals 2 hours. Okay, so we can plot another point here. So that's 60 kilometers an hour, it's going to take 2 hours. We now have 4 points. We can now draw the curve. So might just this is probably best done with pencil. Okay, something like that, and that'll give you your 3 marks.